Nuggets. It has to be a wacky flavor, Mama. How else are you gonna like it?
It's for me, I know.
It's gonna be that way. Kaboom! The audio's good enough. People don't need to see our faces.
I talked to Carl today, and he was giving his mom.
Hot Carl?
I called him that one time at church, and he kind of went. I went.
He's all no. He's married now, right?
No, he didn't get married.
Hi, Carl's still single, guys. He's on the market.
I don't think he'll ever. And then I didn't realize what it was until I was talking to Jeannie, and Jeannie says, "Mom, that's from."
That's from like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, but it's from.
When she was dating him.
What show did you guys get that from? It's on TV
Matt,
still.
do you know?
It's still on TV.
Do you know what show that's from? Hot Carl?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Oh, come on, you
I
guys.
don't watch a lot of TV, so like, I have no idea. I just thought we're making
I always
hot...
say it's Joey and...
Because when you take a poop on someone's stomach, it's called a steaming Sanchez. I thought they were making a joke off of that, Mom. Like, I'm so glad my siblings are a lot more tame than I am. Like, I think of these outlandish stuff, and they're like, no, we stole it from Yes. That's so great.
I can't figure out the name of that show. It's on TV, and the channel always goes to it. I say, boy, you can tell whose house you're in.
My house is just hockey all the time. Hockey and old Batman. I love the Adam West Batman.
But, I told Joey, I says, no, the church that you guys used to roller skate off, and he goes...
The one that the cop brought him home in.
He says, you're the only one that roller skating on the...
We didn't roller skate on the church. No, I have that skate video from that church and that church, but I didn't ever skate on the church. I thought we did one time, though. Maybe I did it when Joey wasn't there.
I said...
I've skateboarded on a church
I
roof.
said to Joey, he says his kids keep stealing his skateboard, and I says...
Why does he have a skateboard?
Why not?
He's 40. I don't know, Mom. I don't know. Going on to 50 and still skate.
Does Justin not skate at all anymore?
Does he play basketball?
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm whispering. He's not here.
Does he?
Right? He could be like a chef.
He
just
said
bounce
something.
people out
He
of there.
said something one day, and I said, "Hey, you're a lot bigger than me, and I think I ever was."
I see it though. Oh man.
I says, "It's not fair. Your grandma's not here to help me harass you." This grandma came and she had so much fun with him. But I told Joy, I says, if your two boys do half the crap that you and your brothers do,
Without getting hurt though, we didn't really go to the ER very much.
That's what he was saying too.
Yeah. I don't know how we managed to stay out of the ER. I never went for myself. I went for Joey a couple times. Eric. Justin.
I took Justin the one time when he would try to skateboard in the gravel in the front.
I remember down the driveway.
And I knew for sure he broke his arm. He did something to it, but all he did was mess up.
He just jacked up the ligaments or something.
The elbow in it.
Nice, good job.
And I had to take him clear down to Bountiful.
Yeah.
And
I've only had one surgery. And that's when I got tubes in my ear. I'm the lucky one.
No, I don't think Justin's had any surgeries.
You usually took him to the ER though. Like I've only been to like the hospital once for myself.
For yourself, but you went out with your mom.
I've been with a bunch. It's like going to court. People are like, how many times have you been to court? I'm like, maybe 3 times for myself, but I can't even count how many times I've been in a courtroom. I
I've
was a
never
bad
been
kid
in
in
there.
juvie, Mom.
I've never been there with you.
No, you haven't.
How come? Did your dad go with you?
Hmm. Which is that whole situation is bizarre, because if you look at the whole legal custody thing, I don't think anyone knew who had custody of me.
Your dad did, but I took care of you.
But you sent me to California and gave them legal custody, and then I came back. Let's say that whole situation to me, that's how I know, like, they don't really look at records. At least they used to not. I don't know about now. Literally, my friend's dad just said he was my uncle, and they said okay. They didn't look up nothing. They didn't track anything down. They just said okay. That's California.
You related through the dog. No.
Their dog named Taz. The one that I helped save from a pit bull? Yeah. Me and that dog are homies. We're family for sure. He's been dead for a while. But
On your dad's side.
On my dad's side.
We
Didn't you have a border collie growing up? That's what kind of dog they had was a border collie. I think Primo was its name? 'Cause that's the dog you had before me.
He was a miniature collie.
Yeah. Their dog was a fool, but what do you mean? It's still smaller. Like the size
But
of
that was
David.
about like Brandy.
Is that who it was with Brandy? You had these
Brandy
dogs
was-
before I was born. I don't remember.
Brandy was Aunt Ramey's dog that barks at everybody.
I heard about it. yeah.
Everybody. And there was a guy that lived behind them that he was going out stealing stuff all the time, and Brandy would bark every time the guy came home.
He's a cop dog.
And it's too bad nobody listened to him, because all that came out of that was that they had to get rid of the dog, and so my dad took it, because I don't think my mom could handle that happening, anything bad happening.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't think your mom can handle the dog, but it couldn't handle. Okay.
Oh no.
Totally different.
My mom, there wasn't a dog that we had that she couldn't handle.
Is that why she didn't like me? She couldn't handle me.
Did she even ever try?
I just remember one time running away when I was 3 to go to the park, and then like me and Grandma never got off, never were nice to each other ever since.
You ran off because your dad and I had to go do pictures at school.
Yeah, and you dropped me off here just to stay, and as I
And
told you, at 3 years old, I knew my life was not going to be a normal one.
You didn't know enough to stay home.
Dude, I know, if it was Grandpa, I would have hung out all day.
Grandpa was here.
Yeah, but it was just Grandpa.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. I'll find out when we're dead, I guess. I guess to find out about Grandma more, but we'll figure it out.
That will be one of my first questions when I see her.
How come my son Gary doesn't think you like him? You met your son Gary? How did you like him? True.
On Sunday nights, we had riots. No.
Oh, no, I still remember Monday. Fun hockey events. Instead of family home evening,
That was our
family hockey events. Yeah. You come over and talk.
We did as family, so that's...
I figured we were as Canadian Mormon as I could ever be. So my friends called me in California when I was in high school. They're like, you're the Canadian Mormon. So I would not talk anything about hockey. And I was from Utah, so I'd be Mormon.
You're blaming that on my Canadian relatives, huh?
The Waltons. Gotta blame the Waltons for everything.
The Cards.
Whatever their name isn't Walton.
You know, Cards in Alberta, Canada.
Wait, I thought we were from Nova Scotia, like Finland and like the East Coast. Alberta's right above us.
Yeah.
Boo! I don't want to be a Canadian. I don't want to be an Albertan. They have terrible hockey.
Well,
Calgary and Edmonton suck, Come on.
you don't have to claim that, but that's...
I thought you said you went to like the east side. Went to Newfoundland or something like that.
I did, yeah.
But that's not where our family's from?
Well,
We're not French Canadian then. We're just Canadian.
Let me tell you. My great-grandma was a shepherd.
Not a human.
And I don't know if it was her or who it was.
Heard it here, guys. Our great grandma was a shepherd, not a human. We were the first, like, trans fluid family.
Anyway, her husband got sick and he couldn't live on the land. He had to live on the ocean. Only
There's no ocean in Alberta.
he lived in the Great Lakes area.
Okay, yeah, that would be the Montreal and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
And-
what I refer to as the East.
And that's how I got up into Canada.
Wait, you snuck into Canada? Because I heard about what happens to the Great Lakes in Canada. You go on the American side, you take a boat across, and there's no border patrol, and you just go right in. Some people sneak into Canada and America.
You know, I want you to know that Grandma Beck's
Yeah.
family, the Porters.
We're related to people named Porter.
Yeah.
This is why I won't date people.
There's
from
not
Utah.
there's not very many Porters that I claim relatives to, so
Where? I think I might have been a teacher in school named last name Porter, but I don't think I ever had him. I mean, I don't think I'd ever met anyone named Porter, actually.
but Grandma Porter's the one that wrote the book.
The Bible? The book. You said the book. My grandma wrote a book. It was a poetry book.
The poetry book.
On your
Through
side.
through the years with Emma Walton Porter.
Oh. Because I think Joey has my grandma's poetry book. Edith. My grandma.
I didn't know she did a poetry book.
Yeah, it's one of those things we stole out of my dad's closet. We would go through his stuff all the time.
I went through his closet before I left there.
Oh, how many love letters did you find to other women?
Oh, they was
Half the
ridic-
closet.
it was ridiculous because I'd find all these ones that he'd write to these ladies from magazines. Certain magazines, you look in the back of it and it has
Yeah, like penthouse letters.
yeah, and
I went through puberty, I know.
but I laughed because I thought how funny. I think he wrote them, but he never mailed them.
He's just one of those freaky people, like, I'm gonna write blah, 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 500 times and then be a closet weirdo.
But he did write some of those ladies before he married me.
Yeah, but he kept writing them. That's the messed up part about
Oh,
the
did
whole
he?
situation. Some of these people, like, I remember when he was married to Cindy, we'd get letters from, like, Hong Kong and, like,
Yeah.
really weird places. And, yeah, like, these ladies, they were nasty letters, too. So, yeah.
I used to sit in the room and read them and just sit there and didn't know whether to cry or to laugh.
That's so sad. But I understand.
And
Wow, it's so sad for my father, the crap people. Ugh. This
but
is why
I'd
I'm
laugh.
single.
He'd say how long is
His member is, yeah.
no.
Wait, if you're a male, you only exaggerate one part of your body.
Yeah. Well, and I went, there's no way that is that long.
You hear the shenanigans, Matt? He's like, no. I'm not,
It's
I'm not
not-
gonna, I don't know.
He's sleeping still.
He could be.
Usually he's up going potty.
He already did his round. Round, 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 round.
Goes and
wagon
talks to
around.
Danica and then just takes off. He never says goodbye or nothing.
Sounds like his older brother.
At least I got a hug from his oldest brother.
Oh, Justin does? Really?
Today I did.
Oh, I try to give you hugs, but it's so awkward, but I still do it.
Well, Matt gave me the hugs the longest. He was in high school, and when I dropped him off, he'd give me hugs.
I remember.
And I asked him why he was doing that, and he goes, well, why not? You're my
Yeah.
mom. Well, he doesn't do nothing now. He just walks out the door every night when I don't hear him.
Well, you gave him a complex. Why did you have to ask? You couldn't just be happy that your son was hugging you?
He didn't.
I know.
20 years
it's
ago.
so weird. 20. He's only 10 years
I
ago. The first high school
know,
recognition
I
was
know.
last year.
None of you other kids ever did when I dropped you off for school.
No, we did the whole see you later alligator.
Yeah.
You remember that? I was like, I don't know what my mom's saying half the time. Something about a scooter or something. I had no idea. I think my mom just makes this stuff up when she drops me off. But it was the same every time, so I'm like, okay.
See you later, alligator, in the wild crocodile, if not sooner, little schooner.
Yeah, I thought you were calling me a scooter.
But he's dead.
You think Sefley's not dead? He's just in shape.
Schooner, catch a ride. My bad.
Hot
Where-
Carl.
Oh,
I don't know what he's talking about, Mom. I'm just making stuff up now. Running off my own tangents.
but, yeah. But he was giving his mom, Hot Carl was giving his mom a bad time today. And he said, Astral, and she turned and she looked at me and she goes, what do you think of this? And I says, Carl, you're wrong. You don't give your mom a bad time.
It's Mother's Day. You
Yeah.
mother your mom. I don't know about you, but
He
No,
was
my
just
mom never
teasing
did
her,
that.
but
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there thinking, oh, it was probably as bad as Gary and I.
wait, are you talking about my father or me?
Ew.
Because his bad time is not the same as my bad
Oh,
time.
no.
Did I tell you my one little coworker will make these random videos and she calls them Gary moments? And I'm like, you have no idea. When I was a kid, a Gary moment was something way worse. This is actually positive. I like these Gary moments. God, I still to the time I'm changing the name.
Your dad would have loved it.
Breathing?
I'm in a fucking seizure.
Is that what a Gary moment is?
No.
Are you okay in there?
No, that guy was not okay at all. He turned across the foot, saying it says his name.
I love how you're like, Gary's at work, and he's, oh, I'm fine. I'm not having a diabetic coma right now.
Medication. Like what? Like your pills. My pills? Oh.
He's got this on video.
Oh my god.
Remember that time that my dog woke me up and I was like, hey, I had to call the ambulance to come get him. This is what he's talking about. It's weeks before this. He would be all diabetic on the ground, all and he'd be like, just get up.
In a diabetic coma.
Dude, I would tell the guy all the time, if it wasn't for my dog, you'd probably be dead, because my dog wasn't the only one bugging me. I was just he's having another coma, don't worry about it.
Still.
I told you to go to school, don't worry about it. Deal with it later.
Did you?
Yeah, I called the ambulance and had him come pick him up.
Why didn't you ever call your mom?
You were at work. You remember when all this went down? I think you were at the hospital. Because you were there before I was there. And Christy, because you were there dropping someone off.
Because you take the dog to the school district. She's trying to get me out of school, the pain in the ass.
Yeah, there's that whole problem too, trying to get Matt out of school that day and everything was just a pain.
I could get Matt out of school without any problem.
Yeah, but I think you were already up at the hospital. Christy, I think, was trying to get him out. It was just a stupid day. But yeah. If it wasn't for my dog bugging me, I just would have stayed in bed and let him just stay upstairs and die. Back when my dog was like, hey, something's not right. I'm like, okay, let's go see what's up. And then I'm like, no, something's not right. That's me spent a week in the hospital.
My grandma's like, flip a coin.
Our family's so jacked up. Even his dad was like, just flip a coin, we'll kill him or we won't kill him.
The only thing worse than this is your dad's cousin Garth.
I don't know. I've only talked to the guy one time my whole life. And he's, I'll be there. If you ever need me, I'm like, nah, dude, go away. You can go hang out with Gordon with your stupid G's. I thought he lived out of state or somewhere far away. That's why he never came around. This is literally a town away. If my father was such a good person, how come his best friend cousin didn't ever come over and say hi to him?
They were best
Yeah, exactly. That's how I took it too.
You know how you had a cousin that you did stuff with, and he was always the one that got.
No,
Oh,
Mom.
he's a
No one
good
liked my
cousin.
father, so I didn't ever hang out with
Yeah.
my cousins.
Yeah.
But yes, I do know what you're talking about because that's how it was when I moved to California and hung out with Dave.
And that was
family.
before I realized that your dad and Garth were cousins. That was in high school.
So you knew them without them, without knowing they were related?
Well-
Were they both crappy people?
Gary and
Garth.
Garth.
And then Gordon.
Well, Gordon didn't go to the same school.
Oh, okay.
But Garth was this much taller, and
Yeah, he's like
And
6
so-
something. My father's 5 nothing.
and they don't even look alike.
Uh-uh.
And I was talking to Gordon's, well, it was Gordon's girlfriend then. Was a friend I had at high school.
Really?
Nina. And she was said how she was sitting there talking in choir class. She was bragging. You can ask all my friends then. They would say she was bragging how she kept this good little Mormon boy from going on a mission.
Wait, she took the.
Gordon's high school girlfriend was like bragging about how she kept an un-Mormon.
I said, if he's so good, I don't know why, or, you know.
Oh man.
That was before I knew who Gordon was, and then I knew.
What a turd.
But. And then
Was
I
it
met,
Third Rock from the Sun Hart Carl came from?
No.
I'm still trying to think of that. Yeah, I don't know either.
You want me to call Jeannie and ask her?
It's almost 10 at night.
So.
Just because you might have insomnia and you gave it to one of your child doesn't mean you gave it to all of them.
Oh yeah, you want to bet?
No.
Why do you think your mother was insomnia?
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't stay up late to stay awake until your dad came home. No.
No, you did all the chores and stuff. I remember folding laundry with her watching I Love Boat. I Love Lucy and the Love Boat. MASH.
That was on late at night.
MASH came on because it would go the News, Simpsons, Seinfeld, and then MASH. And then I Love Lucy and Love Boat. This was like
I never
90.
watched
This is
them.
1990.
I never watched those shows.
Yes, we did.
I didn't. I guess I folded clothes.
That's how I watched
Or
I Love Lucy
played.
shows.
I played Dr. Mario all the time. I don't
There's
know.
that. He's like, watch this level, the witch is gonna come. And I'm like, yeah, let's go, Mom, the witch is coming.
She took all of us.
I know.
Woke up middle of the night.
Now it's,
Mario.
Murder, She Wrote, the news, then Murder, She Wrote, then Heartland.
That's Skip.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote. You don't watch Matlock no more, huh?
No one knows how to play that song. It's
That doesn't
Skip.
come on at night, does it?
I don't. I used to remember watching Murder, She Wrote,
Matlock.
Matlock, like back to
Matlock
back.
comes on in the morning. And I don't watch it anymore because
Did he get canceled? He's dead. Leave him alone, people.
yeah. I've seen them all. I don't.
Clash from all the Clash.
AKA The Clash. Should I stay or should I go now?
No one
If
has
I
Skip.
stay, I will
Should
be
I
in
skip or
trouble.
should I play?
And if I stay, it will be trouble. You know that song, Mom. Should I stay or should I go now? Come on, you were having kids when that music came out.
Yeah, but I didn't sing it.
No. There's been a lot of movies, though. The one band Matt really likes, that's one of their big influences, was The Clash.
The Clash. That song is mostly
From all the
thinking
wrote
is,
on his little
should we
box
skip
today.
or
Should I
play?
stay or should I go now? And wrote anti-flag. And no, it's The Clash. Are we ready to go?
Do you think you should go somewhere? Like to work?
I don't know,
What are
put
you-
your phone down, put on
Are you
wake-
serious? You're mixing fruit juice with your...
You don't know your mother?
No, I do all this stuff at work and people look at me like I'm weird. And I'm like, you guys should meet my mom. And I was like, what? I'm like, you don't even want to meet my mom.
If you met
You
my
really
mom,
should.
you should meet my grandpa, her grandpa. Then you'd understand.
I said, I never met your grandpa. Your
Not-
dad was a cool
not
guy,
in
but not a
this
funny
life.
man.
Not in this life, you never did.
And then Multiverse, where the Spider-Man's black, I met him in that one.
Morales?
Your Aunt Carolyn claimed that my grandpa was up in heaven telling her kids to be mean when they got down here on earth.
Ah, so that's why I'm so messed up. Me and great grandpa were hanging up there just feeding me one-liners. He's like, don't worry about your birth though. You're gonna get goose, it's okay.
That would been, I guess, no, I don't know. I don't know that much about Grandpa Covert.
Colbert, he's French.
Yeah, he is.
Are you ready? Alright, well, happy Mother's Day,
Should
Mom.
I stay or should I go?
Oh, I gotta go.